Hello, and welcome to today's video. My name is Taylor Stevens, and today we're going to be going over the US GenWeb project. First of all, I just wanted to thank you for taking interest in my LibGuide where this video is posted, and to also just be taking interest in learning how to research genealogy and local family history. So on this front portion of the homepage, we have our map of the United States. We have some drop-down areas, and then we have a automatic select a state search bar. Now, going over some of the drop-down areas, we have our About Us section where it talks about advisory board, state coordinators, web managers, any special projects, and then any bylaws. And some of these drop-down menus have additional drop-down menus for additional information. Moving on, we have researching your family history under the research section, proper document care, calendar and dating information, any diseases and epidemics in U.S. history. Moving on, we have our volunteer support. This entire area is on how you can get involved with the US GenWeb project. Additionally, they have a brochure that you can subscribe to. And finally, they have the Search This Site tab. Now, as we can see underneath the different tabs, we have our map. And as you can tell, my cursor is turning into a clicker when I hover over this map. What the US GenWeb project has done with their website is they have added an interactive map where users can click and open in a new tab different state websites. We're going to go over that in just a moment. Back to the website, it discusses how they have been here since 1996 and has been a cornerstone for online genealogy research and its community. In those 25 years, they have offered nothing but free access to historical and genealogical resources across the United States. It also states that what began as a simple collection of text-based directories has grown to a robust, volunteer-driven network of over 3,000 interlinked websites, each rich with unique, locally curated content. Now, like I previously stated, this is a free and open access website. There is no paywall, there is no logins, and there's no personal information that is required of you when you're using this resource. And then finally, at the bottom of the webpage, it talks about how to get involved and how to help them preserve the past as they state. Different opportunities such as contributing transcriptions, assisting researchers, maintaining these county websites and state websites, and then sharing personal photographs and maps. It also has a link to their GenWeb archive, which I'm going to open in a new link over here and go to and here's the table of contents for each state and their file manager and whether or not any volunteers are needed. Now going back to the website, we can go over here and we are going to select North Carolina. And it'll bring us to this web page. Now we can click on any of these blue highlighted items that take us to additional links. These take you to the Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia, and South Carolina web pages. Now, coming over here, they have the different regions and the different bylaws once again. And then they talk about how to adopt a page for the North Carolina GenWeb project, and then there's additional resources such as numerical codes, consolidated list resources, and their contribution to the African American Special Projects. Now, this is a large list that contains different archives projects, additional GenWeb projects, other state genealogical resources, and then other libraries that may be included in this historical collection. As you can tell, you can see the UNC Digital Southern Historical Collection, University of Chapel Hill, Duke, East Carolina, NC State, and then also NC Live, which is what a lot of public libraries use when it comes to having access to a rich historical resource list. Going back to their homepage, like I've previously mentioned, this web project is free to access for all wherever you are. And if you have any comments or concerns, they state that people should not hesitate to contact them with any questions, suggestions, or concerns. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video on how to use the US GenWeb project on your next genealogical research adventure. Happy researching and have a great day.